Hey there, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed your monthly reading. This is your extended reading. So if you haven't seen the monthly reading, please go check it out. This is just a continuation of that reading where we're going to be looking at the 12 zodiac houses for the Scorpio collective and try to find or pick on the energy, pick up the energy of what's going to be happening in those areas of your life. Okay. So I don't know how familiar you guys are with astrology, but you do have the first, second, third, fourth, all the way up to the 12th house. And each of those houses is represented by a zodiac sign. All right. Although when you go and pull your astrology charts, your natal chart, your astro chart, it will just tell you Aries, which is the first house, might end up being in the sixth house. So it just depends on your ascendant sign, which is when we use your actual time of birth to generate your chart. It will tell us your ascendant, and that's your ascendant sign will be your first house. Okay, so it's different for everybody. But I'm just gonna look at overall from your first house all the way through the 12th house. Okay, so let's start with your first house. And the first house is, if I give you a piece of paper and said, write about yourself, I am, you can fill the rest. I am this, I am that. That's how you see yourself. That's the energy that you exude. All right. How you want people to perceive you. All right. Your appearance and your public persona. Okay. So when it comes to how you see yourself, what is the energy, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio in their first house? The Aries house of self-expression, self-worth. It's all about self. There is the Seven of Swords. Wow. Holy crap. All right. Wow. So guys, I don't know what the heck this is. All right. What the heck is this? The Seven of Swords talks about, some kind of theft or dishonesty or cunningness or sneaky behavior, but it's just something that affects your self-esteem or your self-worth, the way you see yourself. It doesn't have to be you putting out this energy. It could be somebody around you. And guys, if you go watch your monthly reading, we did pick up that energy of, let me see if we can find it, theft. Isn't that weird? So there's definitely somebody in your energy that is stealing your energy or depleting your energy, or could have stolen from you, or maybe stealing from you, or it's somebody that you overall has affected the way you see yourself, has affected your self-worth. All right. Maybe in a situation where you're meant to stand up for yourself, you haven't been able to. So that's affected your self-worth. So the energy that you're putting out about yourself, about your sense of self, about, it's like that's affected you. All right. Whatever or whoever this person is, that person is a very sneaky person, or you look at them as somebody who's sneaky. See, this woman just kicked this man down the stairs. All right. She just kicked the guy down the stairs. So there's somebody that you're kicking out of your life, or you feel like you need to kick them far as possible. They haven't been honest. They've been dubious. It's like overall in your psyche, in your mind, you just don't trust this person. All right. Now let's move on to your second house. Your second house is related to Taurus, all right? Is assigned to Taurus, and Taurus is all about your house of values, and your self-worth also. It's also about your possession, your material possession, especially things that you consider valuable to you, all right? How you handle money, how you make money, how you spend money, how you show love or show up with regards to money, what makes you feel secure. All right. We have the Three of Swords. What the heck is with all this swords energy, guys? So the Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak here. It's a card of sorrow, disappointment, sadness, divorce, separation from somebody or something, loss, either loss of a relationship, loss of a job, loss of a connection, or loss of something. All right. So some of you are feeling like, there is a loss that you're experiencing or going through. Some of you may be going through some kind of healing or heartbreak, heartbreak that needs some kind of healing. because the 7 and 3 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So which means something has ended and there's a new cycle that is about to start with regards to a connection in your life. And some of you would need to mend your heart if you're going to, go back to this person, or maybe you might be needing to move away from whoever this person is. All right? Wow, that's intense. Now, when it comes to your third house, which is all about your communication, about how you exchange information, how you give that information, how you receive it. It talks about your learning abilities, your style of learning, just everything around communication and self-expression, and how you want people to talk to you, how you want people to communicate with you. There is the 4 of Wands, which came out in the reverse. And even though I don't read the reverse, I like to interpret the meaning of the reverse. And the 4 of Wands, actually, when it's upright, it talks about celebration. It talks about, party, homecoming. It's all about your home. It's all about your foundation. And the when you look at the regular tarot, it has like 4 wands. It's like 1, 2, and then another 1, 2. And people consider that card the 11-11 card. So you may have been dealing with somebody that you consider a soulmate, somebody you have a very strong karmic soul tie to. All right, somebody who you feel is a very deceptive person that you're thinking about kicking them out of your life because you feel like they're causing you some kind of pain, some kind of sorrow, some kind of depletion of energy. You're just not feeling them. All right, so you're looking for some kind of stability when it comes to even how you communicate with somebody, because when it's in the reverse, it's just telling me that, something is not coming together with regards to a foundation. All right. Especially with how people communicate with you in a relationship. It's not gelling. You're not happy about the way that person is expressing themselves to you. Okay. There's some dissatisfaction that I feel strongly here for somebody. Okay. I know this is not everybody that is going through a home life situation or a family or relationship situation where they're heartbroken and they don't appreciate the communication coming to them from somebody. And I'm looking closely at this card and it's just like, oh, all right. Some people are just invasive or too strong. They come on too strong with their words. And, it's something that you're thinking about, you're not happy about it. It breaks your heart every time it happens. Guys, I don't know what is going on, but it's ended with the 10 of swords, 10 swords. All right. Of course, you have the 7 of swords, and then you have this is crazy, the 3 of swords, which is like all about ending. And number 1, like I said, the 10 is 1 plus 0. Number 1 is a number of new beginnings. It's also a number of individuality. So some of you might be thinking about, I just want to be myself. I just want to be, out of this person's life. I just want to kick them away. I just want to kick them out. I don't want to have anything to do with them. It's a card of independence and just saying bye and starting afresh. All right. But some of you might want to go at it again, because whatever this is a cycle that is ended, in your life with regards to a situation, and maybe a new cycle needs to begin. I haven't seen the World card. If I see the World card, I'll be like, okay, it's ended. And, maybe if I see the Judgment card, I'll be like, yeah, okay, maybe it's with the same person, but it might be with a new person. So moving on now to your fourth house, which is all about your roots, your family life, your home, your foundation. It could also be about your relationship with significant women in your life, like a mother or mother figure, or even friends that you consider to have some kind of nurturing ability. But it simply talks about what you consider your security to be. Okay. So Spirit, what is the energy for Scorpio in their fourth house? I'm not taking all of this. I see some kind of strife, but let's try again. Okay, this is a better energy. So you have the Ace of Cups, and of course you have the 6 of Wands. All right. So the ace or aces talk about new love. So in the area of your family life, your foundation, how you work with other women, significant women in your life, I see some kind of newness, some rebirth, some kind of happiness, and maybe even in your relationship or your family dynamic, I see some kind of, new emotional beginning. So like I said, if I see the judgment card, I will know it's with the past person or this person that you're having this conflict with. If not, it just tells me there is going to be some kind of newness, all right, new emotional beginning. And we did pick up that energy of the cycle ending and a new cycle starting. So if the Ace of Cups is coming up, it's just telling you there's a new emotional a chance at a new emotional go at it again that you do have from the universe. Because in the regular tarot, the Ace of Cups is usually the hand of the divine handing somebody a cup full of love and telling them, okay, go back and go fill this cup, fill your energy with love, with nurturing, with compassion, and deal with whoever that you're gonna be dealing with next without the baggage of the past. It's some kind of newness. All right. Now, this next energy, when it comes to your fourth house, it also talks about the Six of Wands, and the Wands is all about passion. The Six of Wands is actually victory. It says, you're victorious. It's official. So it talks about having some kind of victory in that area of your house, like your what you consider your foundation, your security to be, your home life, your family life. There's some kind of victory that you're going to attain there, as well as some kind of recognition. So it's something around your home life where you'll be recognized for what you've done or what you're doing. Okay. So it also can talk about promotion or triumph or having the support that you need in the home front to be able to make something visible, okay, to achieve success or achieve victory in some kind of home or family dynamic, okay? So moving on to your fifth house, which is the Leo house. The Leo energy is all about your creativity, how you have fun, how your childlike, abilities or childlike demeanor can come across, how you like to self-express. It talks about how you go about the way you are on social media, how playful, cheerful, how you like to have fun, and engage in some kind of calmness of your spirit, of your soul, and bring about or ushering some kind of happiness in your life, all right, while having fun and also while expressing your creativity. Of course, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this area is looking good. Scorpio. It looks like somebody is still going to be having a blast in the area, or they are creativity, fun, when it comes to you being childlike, you being able to express yourself, your creativity. I don't think there's any problem that I see there. I actually think it looks really good. The Ten of Hazards, which is in a regular tarot, is a Ten of Pentacles. It talks about wealth, inheritance, security, a family life, family establishment, or some kind of security around the home, or some kind of success that you feel in that area. It can also talk about some kind of reunion. So some of you will definitely have fun, this month when it comes to your ability to express your creativity and your ability to interact with people external of yourself. Okay. Now let's look at your sixth house, which is your Virgo energy. And the Virgo energy, the sixth house is all about your routine, how you plan your day-to-day life, how you structure your life on a day-to-day basis. Wake up at this time, go to bed at this time, do this, do that at that time, go shopping at this time, go to the gym at this time, go to that at that time, just the way you plan your life. It also talks about your health and fitness and how you structure all of that into your life. So Scorpio, let's see. Holy Spirit, what is it about the sixth house and the routine? The health, fitness, wellness for my lovely Scorpio. How is that area looking? Whoa, okay. You have the Ten of Swords. Okay. So we have another heavy swords energy. So you guys have 1010. So you might want to go Google 1010 angel number to get your meaning, because remember we picked up that 3 and 7 of swords, which adds up to a 10. Guys, I'm being drawn to this. There's another 10. So there's a lot of 10s in your reading. Let me see if you have another 10. So I've seen 3 10s. There's another 10, which means 4 10s. There's definitely something that is completing or completed. 4 10s already. Wow, really? Let me see. Wow. Of course, we have that 10 and 10. So it's like 4 10. So go Google 1010 angel number, all right? And of course, wow, this is really strong. So when it comes to, how, your health, your fitness, your routine, some of you may not feel very satisfied. Some of you might feel like, you're not really doing as much as you should in the area of your health and your fitness. And, but because it's a 10, it's like some of you might be thinking, okay, we need to kick it up a notch. We need to improve this area. So 10 is 1 plus 0, which is equals to a new beginning. So some of you might be trying to get into some kind of new routine with regards to how you structure your life on a day-to-day basis. But 10 talks about endings. It talks about new horizon. It talks about failure, defeat, being depressed or betrayal, backstabbing. But it just talks about, somebody who's done with their routines. Like some of you are not happy with your routine. Maybe you feel like it can be better. You feel like maybe I'm waking up too early and I don't like that. I like to sleep late. I'm going to bed too late and I like to sleep early. But there's something off balance in your day-to-day routine life, or how you've structured your life, maybe even around your job or even around your relationship. There's something that you're not really happy about. But then you have the Hierophant, which is a major arcana, and the Hierophant just talks about like the structure, or should I say the structural system or belief system, or our need to conform to something. It might be rules or regulation that are in place to act as check and balance for us that we're not always comfortable with. All right. It's just like traffic lights telling you to stop. Maybe you don't want to stop, but because you have to, you got to stop. So that's what the Hierophant is. It's in place to check you and make sure that you're conforming and, just make sure that you're following things by the rules. And some of you may not really like that because we see the 10 of Swords, which means some of you are like, I don't know, maybe I don't want to wake up. I don't want to do this job anymore. I don't want to, be in this relationship anymore. I don't want to do this. There's something about your routine that you're not really happy about. There's a structure that is limiting you in terms of your routine or your day-to-day life, or the way you've structured your day-to-day that you're not entirely happy about, Scorpio. Now let's move on to your 7th house, which is the house of relationship. All right, so what's going on in the house of relationship for Scorpio? And the 7th house talks about your one-on-one interpersonal relationship, how you show up in your partnerships, how you work with people, how you share your money or resources or things you own with other people, how you also expect people to share their resources with you. Is there a balance? Is there equality? Is there connection? Is there, a good dynamic in that area? Wow, okay. There's something about the sun. So that just tells me some of you are looking to improve. Some of you are definitely, going to be improving that aspect of your life when it comes to your relationship. You're looking for something that makes you happy. The sun energy is all about happiness. It's all about joy. It's all about fulfillment. So remember, when the sun comes, darkness will disappear, right? So some of you are looking for high honors and you're looking for happiness. And it's like you're feeling like, am I asking for too much? I really am not asking for too much. I just want to be happy. All right. I just want I want to shine. All right. The sun energy is also all about enlightenment. So in the area of your relationship, you might be coming to terms with some kind of new knowledge or enlightenment about a situation that needs to change in your life, or you are currently working on changing that situation because the sun is illuminating something that is dark, something that was hidden, something that was not obvious. You're now becoming, aware of areas of your life that need to change. All right. The sun is all about energy. It's all about vitality. It's all about achieving a sense of accomplishment when it comes to your interpersonal relationship. Now, your seventh house can also allude to, business partnership, basically any relationship you have with people, right? You're just looking for brightness. You're looking for forward movement. You're looking to be happy in that area. Now, we have the Nine of Cups, which supports this sun energy, because the Cups energy is all about emotion. And when I see the Nine of Cups, it's just telling me somebody is looking for emotional fulfillment here. So it looks like somebody's just looking for personal, internal, emotional satisfaction. You want your wishes to be fulfilled. You want to have comfort in the area of your, interpersonal relationship with somebody or some people, or it doesn't matter who it is. Even at work, you're looking to have something stable. All right. So this just goes to confirm everything that we've said about this reading, about somebody being in a bind, in a situation where they're like, they need it to end, or they're trying to end it, or it's ended, or they're trying to start something, or trying to revive something new, or trying to launch something new in that aspect. So having the Nine of Cups is also a cup of, it's also a sign of somebody who wants to be independent. All right. Wow. The Nine of Cups in the regular tarot, if you Google it, has somebody sitting like that's just happy being in their space, personal space. They just want to be left alone to enjoy themselves, to live their life unencumbered, and unbothered by, negativity or negative energy. Okay. So it looks like that's what you're going to be reviewing and trying to achieve this month, for a month from when you see this video. Okay. Now, going to your 8th house, which is your Scorpionic house, is your house. Scorpio, it's all about your energy, how you tap into the energy, all right, and around you, how you're able to use those energy to materialize or manifest something good in your life. It's also about business and how you handle that. It's about how you handle endings of things, relationship, job, situationship. It's also about sex, how you want to engage, and how you want to be given, how you want to receive. It's about birth. It's about creation. It's about how do you transform a dead situation? How do you start over when something ends? All right. How do you transcend or transmutate a negative energy into a positive energy? How do you, appear, when you're trying to work and balance the shadow aspect of your life? It's also about esotericism. All right. Esoteric knowledge is all about being able to connect with a higher power, with mysticism, with your higher self, being able to develop your psychic abilities, and being able to connect with your higher self to receive whatever intuitive guidance that you're receiving. Okay. Remember, we got that energy about you being able to connect with your higher self, with the light of the world. So if you didn't watch the monthly reading for your sign Scorpio, please go watch that, because then you'll understand that it looks like that energy is spilling over into your extended reading. Okay. So, all right, let me try this again. But this is the Six of Swords, which talks about moving forward. Let's pick up. I'm tired of all the swords energy for you guys. Whatever this is. Swords are usually like mental energies, like somebody who's like, they are thinking over an analysis paralysis. Something is just constantly replaying in your mind, and it's like you're having a hard time dealing with whatever this is, or trying to end whatever this is, and trying to figure out a way to resolve it, or a way to just make it go away. All right. Okay, so you have the Fool. Some of you are actually looking for a new beginning, and I'm not surprised, because we got all the 10, 10, 10, 10, which is like new beginning. So this is the Fool energy, and the Fool just talks about somebody who needs to leave all the baggage behind in the past and just start afresh. Somebody who is not looking to drag any, crap from the past into their future, and thinking about moving ahead, starting afresh, looking for fresh love, looking for spontaneity, something that is not gonna, something that is uncumbersome, not gonna hold you back. It's all about having faith in a new beginning and the ability to make something happen. All right. It's somebody who's just walking in without even realizing, in this deck, that maybe there can be danger on the way, or there can be other challenges that you need to take care of. The Vulture, of course, is here. Something from the past. Like, I don't care that the Vulture is there. I don't care that I just want to be happy. Okay. Wow. in terms of your sexual energy, in terms of your energy overall. And you just want spontaneity. You don't want anything that is so routine and so that's going to encumber you and hold you back and prevent you from having fun. We saw the sun energy, which is like a glorious energy. It's all about happiness, and that's exactly what you're looking for. And some of you will be getting in tune, and some of you, I think I'm also sensing a kind of transformation or rebirth around your spirituality as well, because the eighth house has to do with esoteric knowledge and being able to tap into that higher power, to get your enlightenment, to get your illumination. There are hidden things that will be coming to light that you now know, things that you didn't realize before that you now know. Okay. So some of you will be getting some kind of enlightenment, all right, with regards to a situation in your life. Okay. All right. What about the ninth house, which is the Sagittarius house? And it's all about how you go about expanding your mind, absorbing all that higher knowledge, or exploring mysticism, or being the seeker of spiritual truth or religion, or just getting your enlightenment. You could also talk about long distance traveling for some people, or even for you increasing or going back to school to improve your education. All right, but overall it talks about how you expand your mind, or the seeker attitude in you. And here you have the five of hazards, and you have the Empress. Now let's talk about the Empress. First of all, this is a very powerful energy. It's a feminine energy. It's an energy of motherhood, and now we're getting another energy that alludes to motherhood, right? Alludes to maybe the mother figures in your life, or you as a mother, and how you express that. Okay, there is also the energy of fertility, the energy of abundance, and we did pick up a lot of energy in your monthly reading that talked about you being able to attract some kind of abundance into your energy with pleasant letter, with the high honors, with great happiness, with also expectation and unexpected money. Okay, so the Empress attracts all of this. Okay, she's this energy that can explore all her five senses and use it into her intuition is on point. But above all, the Empress is a nurturing person. All right, she's all about nurturing the people, even nurturing herself. All right, but even though the Empress at times can nurture other people to a point where they forget about themselves, but it tells me this month, in that area of you being able to expand yourself, you're going to nurture yourself. All right, you're going to be able to connect with your spirituality. You're going to be able to connect with a higher knowledge. You're going to be able to expand, and I'm seeing like a fertile ground. All right, your mind this month will be like a sponge, like a fertile ground to grasp any new knowledge, or higher knowledge or understanding, especially communication with spirit, or the Holy Spirit, or even your spirit team. Okay. Of course, we have the five of hazards, which is the five of pentacles. And, pentacles is all, or the hazard energy is all about, something being grounded in the material world, materialism. All right. But when we see the five of Pentacles, it's just telling us somebody who might be in a lack, mentality, lack mind space, all about poverty mentality, or somebody who feels like they don't have enough. You could also talk about financial challenges, or somebody who feels like they are limited and they have financial anxiety, or feel like, oh my God, I don't have enough, and feel like, oh, hard times. But guys, we did pick up a lot of unexpected money coming to you. I don't know where they're coming from, but it looks like there's got some kind of rainbow at the end of the tunnel. There's sunlight ahead of you. You're not supposed to be in this mind frame. If there's any self-limiting belief that you have of yourself, that you think you're not good enough, or somebody, or feeling like somebody left you out in the cold, or abandoned you, or feeling like an outcast in a relationship, or in a situationship, that is showing here. All right, so it's just telling you need to start changing your mind frame, especially when it comes to how you expand your mind. Okay, how your self self-belief, your belief in yourself and your capability as a human being, as a spiritual being. Okay, now let's move on to the 10th house, which is your Capricorn house, and it's all about your career, things that you desire, how you like to, how your need for awards and recognition. It's all about your public image, how you want people to see you, how you want people to treat you. It's all about your legacy, or the legacy that you want to leave behind for people. It's just about your ambition generally. Okay, so we do have the star energy. This is beautiful. So it just tells me some of you might be a star, might be a celebrity, because this has to do with public recognition, right? So it goes hand in hand with somebody who wants to be publicly recognized, or somebody who is already in the public eye. Because when we pick up the star energy, it just talks about somebody who is inspirational. You might be a mentor. You might be somebody who inspires other people or inspire other people. Somebody who, look at that. And they're drawing me back to high honor. Okay, hold on. They're drawing me back to high honor. So some of you will be receiving some kind of high honor, all right, or recognition in your public life. Okay, so I mean, people are noticing you. Obviously, you're shining like a star. Shine bright like a diamond. You're shining like a diamond in the public eye. All right. So you have no problem with standing out this month in the public, or getting that public recognition or respect or award. You know, your public image is on par. It's on fleek this month. So you have no problems there. All right, you are shining. This is a major arcana. This is the universe telling you, yes, you are shining. We will make you shine this month. You don't have to worry about that aspect of your life. But the star energy can also be about healing. All right. It can also allude to somebody who needs to heal themselves, especially when we picked up that energy about heartbreak or whatever that we picked up earlier on. That really nasty energy of, heart on two forks. Like as if somebody just tore a piece of your heart and sliced it and they want to eat it for dinner. All right. So maybe there's some healing that needs to happen. But since this is coming out in your house of reputation or public, recognition, I mean, I don't think that will impact that area one bit. Okay. So moving on to your 11th house, which is all belongs to Aquarius, is the house of your vision, your service to humanity, your ideals, how you interact with your friends, your ability to network, the people that you network with, or, the people in your environment. If you all belong to groups or association, some of you are a member of different groups, or you find yourself in, different association, how you interact with, those people. There's something about judgment. And I said earlier on, I won't be surprised if the judgment comes about or comes around and, all that. So judgment is just telling me there's somebody coming back. Maybe somebody that you've dealt with, whoever gave you this heartbreak might be returning. Okay. But because this has to do with other people, not just you. All right. Because the 11th house has to do with other people and their problem and their trouble and their issues, and how you network, how your friends, friendship, circle, and other people, period. All right. And this is saying judgment. So there is a situation in your life that is going to be coming back around that will give another opportunity for a review and for you to fix it. All right. It's all about absolution. It's all about letting go of the past and, a rebirth happening in an area of your life. All right. It's all about your inner calling. It's all about letting go and letting God. Okay. Because this is a major arcana, and it just tells you no situation is within your control, really, even though we do have free will. But ultimately, everything is in the control of a higher power. Okay. You do have the 6 of Cups. What did I say? This is crazy. Normally, judgment and 6 of Cups are like almost the same thing. It talks about the past coming back, and 6 of Cups talks about, somebody from your childhood, or somebody that you've known for years, or somebody that you feel very strong, soul tied to, somebody who you're karmically attached to. You look at the two people, one is like the undead, and one is like, so it's karma all over again, coming back and knocking on your door, tock, 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 on your door, tuk, 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 and pam, 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 and hey, are you going to open the door for me? I'm here. Let's go at this again. So somebody definitely is coming back, Scorpio, and you might need to take them back and go do this whole crap again with them. And hopefully it turns out right. Hopefully you've learned a lesson, and hopefully they have learned something. All right. But the Six of Cups, it talks about nostalgia. So you might be missing somebody, because she's embracing this person. Look at the look on her face. She really missed this person. The person missed her. No matter how toxic or badly behaved this child is, because the undead, they will chew you. All right. Or this guy has no limb. It's like, no matter how the fault, it has no hand. All right. No matter the problem, is like there's a sense of nostalgia. There's also a draw to that person romantically. All right. With the Six of Cups, it also talks about giving of yourself, giving of your emotion, also giving of your other aspects of yourself, maybe money, gifts. It just talks about kindness, period. It talks about reunion. It talks about generosity, whatever. All right. It's just somebody coming back and you hearing them out and giving them another chance. Okay. So the next card is the Page of Wands. Now, pages are very enthusiastic, all right? Now, guys, I don't even know, because you showed up as the Empress here, but you have a page that is showing up. So whoever this is that is coming back, is just coming back as a page. Now, pages are known to be very flighty, very flimsy, but because it's usually the beginning, an offering of something passionate, an offering of, it's like a new energy that they're bringing, okay? It can also talk about new passion, all right, that they are bringing, but it's not, you don't know, because it's still a baby, it's a page. You don't know if you can trust this person, because look at this child eating, just ate somebody's leg. And they're relaxed, like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm childlike, I'm innocent. So you need to have properly closed out a cycle, understood and learned your lesson, so you don't bring back this energy back into your life, into your circle. But hey, the opportunity would definitely present itself for this renewal, or this reunion, or this revival of this old love to happen. And it could happen in your friend's circle. It doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be with a job. It could be with anybody. So just take it as it resonates, because like I always say, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates for you, okay? It's different for everybody. All right, let's look at the last house, which is your Pisces or Piscean house. It's all about your spirituality, mysticism, hidden enemies, the unseen. Is all about how you're able to use or tap into your intuition and actually use that intuition, all right? Guidance that you're receiving from spirit and from your higher self, from the higher dimension. It's also about secrets, hidden, secrets, and ability to bring those to light, or ability to hide them successfully, all right? And you have the Three of Hazards. Now, like I said, Hazards talks about pentacles in the regular tarot, and it's all about money, all right? It talks about collaboration. It talks about working together with people. It talks about teamwork. It talks about skills, having the skills and apprenticeships and learning. So it looks like some of you are still going to be learning. All right. You haven't learned enough. You haven't learned the whole thing. Spirit is like, oh, maybe there's still some polishing and refinement needed, because you really, truly haven't absorbed or everything that you're meant to absorb from a situation. All right. Even when it comes to your spirituality, or it comes to your ability to tap into your higher self, or even uncover some secrets that are going on, there is still some learning that you need. All right. You might need to, collaborate with somebody, and somebody might need to hurt you again, so you can continue learning. It's like a vicious cycle. And then we get that energy about the infinity symbol, or was it not in this reading? Now we got that energy somewhere. Something about infinity, maybe not. Because I just finished doing a reading for, and why are we going back to Libra? I did a reading for, I think it was with Libra, all right? So there is an opportunity of a go around with somebody here. Okay, guys, what a long reading. I hope you all got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, please. Don't just come and suck my energy and go. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share with your loved ones, exchange your energy with me, do something to sow a seed back into my life like I'm pouring my cup of love to you guys. Scorpio, I love you all. Honestly, a lot of my friends are Scorpio, all right? And I know people be like, Scorpio is the most difficult energy to deal with, but I don't have any problems. Most of my friends are Scorpio. I love them to death, all right? Because I get along with them. I find them a little bit intense. Oh, Lord, to put it mildly, but I do love Scorpio people, okay? All right, guys, until next time, please also remember to watch your monthly life path reading. You need to figure out what your life path number is and then watch the reading for that life path. I do release those videos every month. I haven't recorded for this coming month, but I will. I'll be putting them out, but you can go and watch the one for this month or the previous month and see if you can get additional guidance or additional messages from your higher self or from your spirit team. Okay. All right, Scorpio, thank you guys so much. This is Healing Hands. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye bye.